Shalom. This week's Sedra is Sedra Vayeshev. The most education-focused years are the teenage ones. As small children, the beginning steps and early foundations of learning are set, and in the preteen years, higher level skills are learned and instilled. As teenagers, more knowledge is delivered and internalized. At this quote-unquote late age, the skills are expected to be applied to the numerous points of knowledge now being internalized. In Pirkei Avos, Elisha the son of Avuya taught about the learning skills of teenagers and seniors, and juxtaposed the two's benefits. He taught, one who learns Torah in his childhood, what is this comparable to? To ink inscribed on fresh paper. One who learns Torah in his old age, what is this comparable to? To ink inscribed on erased paper. Elisha's point is that teenagers study and learn better than older people. In the same Mishnah, Rabbi Yossi, the son of Yehuda of a place called Kfar Bavli, taught about teenagers and seniors as teachers. And he taught the following Mishnah. One who learns from youngsters, what is he comparable to? To one who eats unripe grapes and drinks unfermented wine from the press. One who learns Torah from the old, though, whom is he comparable to? To the one who eats ripened grapes and drinks aged wine. While Elisha praises youth for their ability to learn new skills and new ideas, Rabbi Yossi seems to be critical of their inability to teach. Ending that same Mishnah, Rabbi Meir seems to summarize both Elisha's and Rabbi Yossi's point of view by teaching the following. Look not at the vessel, but what it contains. There are new vessels that are filled with old wine, and old vessels that do not even contain new wine. Rabbi Meir taught that age isn't important. It's the skills that a person possesses that's important. The benefits and drawbacks of youth are expressed in this week's Sedra. Our Sedra begins by discussing Yaakov's family. These are the generations of Yaakov. When Yosef was 17 years old, being a shepherd, he was with his brothers with the flocks, and he was a lad, and with the sons of Bilhah and the sons of Zilpah, his father's wives, and Yosef brought evil tales about them to his father. He essentially tattletaled on his brothers. In his commentary on the description of Yosef as a lad, Rashi wrote, Yosef behaved childishly, always fixing his hair and touching up his eyes so that he would appear handsome. Yosef's actions spoke of an immaturity. Yaakov had chosen Yosef to be the next leader, and while he had certain traits that attracted his father to choose him, there was also an immaturity about him that enraged his brothers and sparked their ire. When engaging teenagers, whether through formal or informal education, the conflicting aspects of teenagers are important to remember. Ultimately, this is the point the three scholars in the above Mishnah speak to, and is a lesson for this week's Sedra. How is one to balance these conflicting aspects of teens? The Rambam instructed exactly how, and he wrote the following. Torah should be taught only to a proper student, one whose deeds are attractive, or to a person whose behavior is unknown. However, a potential student who follows bad ways should be influenced to correct his behavior and trained to follow a straight path. After he repents and corrects his ways, his deeds are examined and he is then allowed to enter the house of study to be instructed. The idea is that there's no one steadfast rule for teenagers. Each teenager has to be treated as their own and on their own, because they are all individuals and all possess individual characteristics. Shabbat Shalom.